Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back. This morning I've come out to photograph what has become one of the most iconic scenes within the Highlands, which is the Jacobite train. But what I haven't done is gone to the usual spot where everyone heads to, which is Glenfinnan viaduct. Yep, it's a great location, but it's extremely busy. You have to get there probably 2 to 3 hours before the train. So what I wanted to do was photograph it. I'm not interested in the Harry Potter side of things. So I wanted to just photograph the train. And I've come to the first stop. I'm going to try a couple of stops if I can. The first stop here is little, well, it was lesser known, but has since they've introduced parking charges into Glenfinnan, it's become a little bit more busy with the buses stopping. So I'm here. It is now 9:45. The train should come past about 20 past 10. I'm set up early, but I'm down at Banavie station, and I'll pick you up and I'll show you exactly where I am and what I've got, if you give me a second. So if I swing you round, I'm down at Banavie, and I do love this spot. So you've got the old railway bridge here, which is a really nice foreground interest, and you've got Banavie up in the background here. So I'm hoping there's a big bank of cloud coming across. It was sunny a minute ago. When I set off, it was cloudy, and I thought that's great. It's ideal for a moody shot. But the sun came out as soon as I was driving up. Clouds coming across now, so I'm hoping that'll give me a little bit more of mood, and we'll be able to see the smoke from the train. But I'll put you on nearer the time, and I'll show you. I've got the camera set up here, so I'm set up obviously just using the bridge as the leading interest, and I've got the station there. Train's going to come across hopefully right in front of me. Don't know whether I'm going to use back button focus or whether I think I'm probably just going to focus on an area here. F9 is what I'm planning on, but obviously that might change. At the moment, if I flick the camera on, the settings are, it's 1/120th of a second, F9, ISO 100, shooting at about 28mm. But yeah, I'll put you back on as soon as the train gets here. So I'm still here, still waiting, and as you can see, there is a bank of cloud coming right next to Neptune's staircase, and there is a boat coming down here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, you can see there's a bank of cloud come across, which is obviously going to change my settings. I've gone to F10. I'm still waiting, still probably another, what do we got, another 15 minutes before any of the train comes through. Yeah, so change the settings. I've also gone to, obviously I normally shoot on a 2-second timer, but I've gone to a continuous low speed, and still going to decide whether I use back button focus and try and get all the way through, or more likely I'm just going to get 1 or 2 shots of the train, which is I'm more than happy with. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, I've just heard the gates go down, so I'm hoping the train's going to approach any second. It's gone extremely bright, which is not really what I wanted, so I may have to blend a couple of shots here to get what I want from this image, but we'll see. Hopefully it comes into view soon. So I can definitely hear it. I can see a few plumes of smoke coming, so hopefully we're all good. Should come around the corner any second. There's some smoke, so here it comes. Here's the train now. So I'm just got to get some shots, so I'll put you back on once it's passed. Well, that was a grand total of 3 shots. Hopefully they're all in focus, but a nice spot to be and see the train. I'm gonna try now, I think, to get ahead of it. We'll see how we go. There is another spot I know which is much further on, but Glenfinnan is an absolute nightmare to get through. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Might play it by ear. Well, I've got to my next spot. Thankfully, as I expect, I'm the only person here. I drove through Glenfinnan, got in front of the train quite easily. It's travelling that slowly. Got to Glenfinnan, which is absolutely crazy. There's people parking everywhere. The car parks at Glenfinnan, the National Trust there, and the next door community car park, full. There's people just pulling on the side of the road. It's crazy down there. And that went on for about 5 or 6 miles past Glenfinnan. Every car park was just rammed. People parking in the wrong spot. And I've come down to this spot. It's about 15 miles from Malig, the end of the journey for the train. And guess what? I'm the only person here. So, yeah, let me show you what I've got. So this is the old Polnish church down here at, I believe it's Loch Isle but I'm not sure. So if I'm wrong, I'll stick it up on the screen. And what I've got is the church, which is near a house. I've got the mountains in the background and obviously the track coming through here. And I am going to try and use some of these ferns in the foreground as foreground interest. Not sure yet. I'm trying both to see whether it's going to be a portrait or a landscape shot. I am in portrait at the moment on the camera, and just waiting for the light to change. But I'm at 1/80th of a second, f10, 100 ISO, and I've got a 2-stop filter on just to darken down the sky a little bit, give it a little bit of texture. And I'm shooting at about 32 mil. So as soon as the train comes, going to wait it out. Once the train comes, I'll stick you back on, and yeah, we'll see what we get. So the train is coming now. So hopefully. Well, that's the train past. Hopefully we've got a couple of shots in focus. It surprised me a bit when it got here. I didn't expect it for probably another 10-15 minutes. It's just a short video today. Hopefully, as usual, you've enjoyed it. If you have, give me a like. Think about subscribing if you want to see some more, and drop me a comment. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.